You know, many people, they will listen to my brother Rigiji say things and they think, were these things true? Were they real? I stand before you as a witness. Because there are very many atrocious things. And that's why many of us sympathize with the situation that this country is in. And that's why I say, no matter what ambition we may have in ourselves, we must subordinate those ambitions to the greater good of this country and the well-being of the Kenyan people. Everybody who takes a state office swears by the Constitution that they will defend, protect, uphold the Constitution, among other things, to protect the dignity of the citizens of the Republic of Kenya. What does it speak of? When the same person who has sworn to do that stands in the public, asema piga risasi mguu. Asip kupigwa mguu ni, I mean, is he playing hockey? Ama ni nini? It is such as, ni kitu rahisi hivi, maisha ya binadamu imekuwa so cheap, atipiga risasi mguu, alafu apeleka hospitali. Ule kijana Rex Masai, ile risasi ilimpiga mguu, si alikufa. So William Ruto cannot escape being held accountable for the lives that have been lost during his term. And we in the United Opposition want to assure Kenyans that with your support, as we exit William Ruto, as we surely shall do, you must also continue to support us to make sure that William Ruto is held accountable. Na ile mali ya wananchi ambayo amepora, I don't want to say ati wale watu wamepora. I mean, watu wamepora, it is under his watch. If there are any other, anyway. Lakini, ile mali ya wananchi ambayo pia amepora, ni lazima arudishe. And I always, there's something I like reminding, because I'm very happy that, my sister mother remembers that thing. Muliona picha William Ruto akiwa kotini, wakiwa wameshtakiwa wakati moja na Joshua Kulei na Same Mwaita, kwa sababu ya ile 291 million walichukua hapa, wakisema wanauzia Kenya Pipeline shamba na bado ni msitu. I remember my sister pushed that thing, because when I was a chairman of Public Investments Committee, and he was a member of my party, he tried to come to tell me ati, JB, unajua hiyo maneno sijui, wakati ulikuwa KANU, nikamwambia hapana, mimi sikuona hiyo. We still stood strong and recommended that William Ruto and those who are in his team, including Same Mwaita, because he was commissioner for lands, na Joshua Kulei wapelekwa kotini. And I always feel very happy and proud to associate myself with that decision, because it was taken up, that issue was taken up by my sister here, as she always pushed. So when we stand here to tell you, ati ile amepora, lazima tuwarudishie kwa sababu ni yenu, na hao wenye ameua, he must be held accountable, whether locally or internationally, we mean business. I want to thank you. I want to stop at that point, but still congratulate you for holding your NDC, and congratulate my dear sister, mother, and say, we've heard you, and we've heard you loud and clear. Na tumesikia mambo yale mother ametuambia, what her presidency would entail. Si mumesikia? It's exactly the same thing that we in the opposition want to see. And therefore, we must remain united. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Asante sana, JB. Asante sana, kinara wa DP, a witness to the atrocities being committed by one William Ruto. And now, without much ado, I'll call my younger brother and friend and party leader for DAPK, Honorable Eugene Wamalwa.
PLP,
Liberate.
PLP,
Unite, liberate.
Amjambo. Asanteni sana kunipa nafasi hii. May I start by congratulating my big sister, Martha Wangari Karua. I'm told the delegates of PLP today met at the historic Ufungamano grounds, and you endorsed the Honorable Martha Wangari Karua to be a presidential candidate. We are here as witnesses, and we have heard her speak that she is ready to be the 6th president of the Republic of Kenya. And we are here to say congratulations. But also congratulate PLP. We were with you in February when you rebranded your party. We were at Liberation House, you remember? We want to thank you for choosing this site because Ufungamano is a place of great history. And journeys that have begun here have ended up forming government. The Honorable Patrick Muiruri, my friend and the friend of my late brother Kijana Wamalwa, told you they met in Nakuru. He was there with Kibaki, my late brother Mike and Gilu. What he didn't tell you was that from Nakuru, they came to Ufungamano. This is the place where they announced the formation of the NAC government. They say sometimes history repeats itself. I want you to remember this day when we formed the next government, and we are just across that fence, in that house, after one term, Yahuyo Mutu, you remember that journey began where? Here. And it began today. So we are very, very honored to be here with you. And I want to say to my big sister, I was honored by the Democratic Action Party to take up the flag bearer into the next race. And today, seeing the PLP giving you that honor, may I say to you, it's just not an honorable thing, it is also a very onerous task you have undertaken. To lead this great party into the next presidential election. But we are here to tell the members of PLP party, Martha Wangari Karua will not walk alone. We will walk with her. We are here to tell you that unity is not an option. It is an imperative of our time. And we are going to make sure we stay united the way you saw us at Liberation House in February. Si umetuona bado tuko pamoja? Hii safari iendelee isiendelee? Urafiki huu uendelee usiendelee? Sisi tumeamua tutatembea pamoja vile mmetuona hapa hadi mwisho, hadi tuhakikishe one term has happened na mtu amerudi sugoi. We also want to assure you that the woman you have chosen as your leader and flag bearer, I have met great women in this continent who became president. I met President Sall of Ethiopia. I met President Salif of Liberia. I met President Joyce Banda of Malawi, and I have met President Samia, our neighbor here from Tanzania. I can tell you today, Martha Karua is not just qualified like those daughters of Africa. She is more than qualified to be the next president of the Republic of Kenya. And today, I think we're witnessing the history as that journey begins. But also, she has said to you that if from this team she is granted that opportunity, she will be not just the flag bearer of PLP, she will be the flag bearer of the united opposition into that election. And all of us gathered here today will be ready to support her 100% if she is picked as our candidate. She has also said that if there's another one who is picked, she will be behind that person. This is the only way we are going to remove William Samoei Ruto, through unity of purpose. And through the words of one great leader, Professor Saitoti, who once said, there comes a time when a nation is more important than an individual. A time is coming when it will be a sacrifice that we must make, kukomboa Kenya hii. Kenya will be more important than our personal ambitions. This team gathered here today has made that decision, that we will bear any price, any burden, make any sacrifice to make this a reality and to make William Ruto a one-term president. Are you ready? Yes. I've heard your SG, my good friend, remind you the 29th of this month will be a very important day. I see very many Gen Zs in this hall. Gen Z mupo. You have a date with destiny on the 29th. That day is very important. Saying one term alone is not enough. Getting out, getting IDs, registering as voters beginning 29th Monday is the only way we are going to make one term a reality. Are you ready? Sisi tuko tayari, tutatembea pamoja. For William Ruto, we watched him speak at the UN, and he was very passionate about Haiti. Today, Kenya knows there was something fishy about the Haiti mission. Kalonzo Musyoka and I were the first ones to question the legality of that mission, because this government went against court orders that declared the Haiti mission deployment unconstitutional and unlawful. They went ahead and deployed irregardless. That baby has become an illegitimate baby. William Ruto was left holding that baby alone. I watched the American President Trump speak about many issues of global importance and of importance to America, and Haiti was not one of them. Why did William Ruto go out of his way, commit our troops, and commit our resources? Over 2 billion shillings, taxpayers' money, went to this mission. Over 200 million US dollars given by the American government has not been accounted for. Today, that mission comes to an end. We are asking, and not asking, we are demanding that William Ruto does the honorable thing. As this mission ends, because it's ending, let him bring our officers back home. Let the United Nations take over and put in place a peace force that is multinational, that will take that mission to a new level. But even if they do that, there must be a proper forensic audit of that mission, because we believe William Ruto and his cronies, kuna pesa wamekula kwa hiyo mission. Mnakubali afuatwe? So as the united opposition, we are not going to let it lie. We will follow it up on the behalf of the people of Kenya. To the families that lost their dear ones, and we went to Kajiado to bury one of the young people. 3 of them, William Ruto himself acknowledged, passed on. We want to pass our deepest condolences to them. And as we move forward, this team is ready for the job you are going to give them. Martha Karua was my predecessor at the Ministry of Water. The water reforms she brought in Kenya today is what has put Kenya on the global map. She again preceded me at the Ministry of Justice. The constitution that you enjoy today in this country, success has many fathers and mothers, but one of the leaders who led the way, the trailblazer, who made it possible for constitutional review to be done and our new constitution to be in place, was none other than the Minister for Justice then, the Honorable Martha Karua. I was honored to go to that ministry after her, and we remained friends for many years. We implemented what she put in place, and today we can say that we have a team. Apart from her, we have a Speaker Muturi here, who was a minister. We have two gentlemen here who have been second in command in our country. The 10th Vice President of the Republic of Kenya, Kalonzo Musyoka, is part of this team. The second Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua, is part of this team. What you are seeing here is a team that is ready on day one to lead this country. It is a team that has worked with Kibaki and put in place the best policies this country has seen. A team, some of us have worked with Uhuru, some of the best policies in the health sector, in education, including Linda Mama, including Educare, policies that work, free primary education under Kibaki. This is a team that from day one will reverse the bad and failed policies of this failed regime. Beginning with Sha, She, She, Sho. Beginning with housing levy, which is the biggest scandal ever. This is the team that's going to reverse all those bad policies and restore the dignity of the pay slip of every Kenyan worker. This is the team that's going to do that job. So we ask you to work with us, to walk with us, to support us, and it is my pleasure to say to my big sister, Hongera, and to say to her also, one term is not a bad thing. Kuna watu wa William Ruto wanafikiria tukisema one term tunamkosea heshima. Hapana. Ukienda Malawi, si Rais Chakwera amepewa one term, si ndio? Wiki hii, juzi, Malawi wameamua, because Chakweranomics failed, just the way Rutonomics has failed Kenyans. Na wamemwambia aende asiende. Ukienda Liberia, George where nomics failed, just the way Rutonomics have failed Kenyans. Huyo jamaa wa Liberia alikuwa the same age as Ruto. Aliambiwa ni one. Good luck Jonathan kule Nigeria. Aliambiwa ni one. So Ruto tukikwambia one term, Wakenya wakiamua itakuwa one. Ama mnasemaje? Na mimi nakubaliana na Martha Karua ya kwamba hata sisi tunaochukua tusikue kama huu jamaa anaisi lazima ikue 2 term. Nimesikia wengine ati hata wanaweza badilisha katiba ati ikue 24 years kama ya Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi. Jamani, mtakubali hiyo jamani? Nilisikia jamaa anaitwa Faruk Kibet anasema ati hata mkicheza watabadilisha katiba. Sisi tunawaambia haiwezekani. One term is asante, Mungu awabariki.
Thank you, my brother Eugene. One nation, one purpose, one term. Asanteni sana. I will now call my political twin, His Excellency Kalonzo wa Musyoka.
Wow. PLP.
Liberate.
Tuungane tujikomboe. PLP.
Tuungane tujikomboe.
Sounds wonderful. Well, our sister Mother Wangari Karua my colleagues, Rigiji, I seem to agree with our friend JB. I am, as a senior counsel, I can do the deed poll to get Rigiji as the name. Our brother Eugene, delegates wa PLP, yetu tu ni kuwapongezeni kongamano hili mahala hapa pa historia, fahari kubwa katika ujenzi wa taifa letu, na vile vile kugharamia hata safari ya kuhakikisha kwamba tumepata katiba mpya, ufungamano, na hata leo tumekuja kufungamana. Wangapi wako tayari tufungamane? Wakenya tufungamane. PLP, unite, liberate. Kabla sijasahau, kuna wengine, Mother had given us that leeway to introduce some of the members that are accompanying us. I want to recognize some who are Wiper Patriotic Front. Already nitaanza na kijana Kamau Mbiu. Kamau Mbiu, Gen C. Tuko na kijana Muriuki Ndwiga, is our Deputy Organizing Secretary. Ako wapi Muriuki? Ako kule. Tuko naye vile vile mama wakili Degwa Njiru. Huyu is a black bull. Tuko naye mama Susan Kiamba, mjumbe wa Makueni. Mama ngangari kabisa. Tuko naye vile vile mheshimiwa mbunge wa Embakasi ya Kusini, Mheshimiwa Mawadhe. Musili Mawadhe. Tuko naye pia seneta kakamavu kijana Dan Manzo. Dan vile vile ni mwanachama wa People's Restorative Justice Commission, anaiongoza ndugu yetu JB Muturi, na ambaye inashirikisha pia dada yetu mdogo huyu Asha Bashir, ambaye ni katibu wa chama cha PLP. Kwa hivyo tumekuja kumwenzi dada yetu huyu na kuambia pongezi. We have known Mother Wangari Karua miaka mingi hiyo, mama mkakamavu, mama ogopi, mama yajua mafikra ya wazalendo, na kama ambaye yeye mwenyewe ameamua hawezi kamwe kusaliti nchi yake, huyu hawezi kumsaliti. Mama Wangari kadhaa, twakuenzi. Kwa hivyo najiunga na yale wenzangu amesema, hasa ndugu Eugene ameongea kwa kirefu juu yako. Yote haya tukubaliana nayo, na ili tujaribu kuokoa wakati, niruhusu tu ni ya kariri pengine yale ambayo wamesema wazi. You made it clear. You have today declared your presidential candidate. We respect that, and we know you mean business, and the united opposition is going to stand together and honor and respect these aspirations. Hapa ufungamano, safari ikianza, basi hatuna budi ila na sisi tuamue kwa kauli moja kwamba kamwe hatutarudi nyuma. And now William Ruto leads a government that believes in money laundering. Money laundering to the extent that our country now is listed in the grey list of countries that even sponsor through money laundering excesses like terrorism and other things. Grey listed. Now amebuni tabia nyingine. Instead of money laundering, and I've watched him at the UN, he's now doing reputation laundering. Waniuliza hicho ni nini hicho? Reputation laundering has everything to do with doing things that will enhance your reputation. Well, you don't mean it. A good example, William Ruto anasema yanayofanyika kule Sudan, women are abducted, they are raped, wanapigwa na magoons, talking to the world about Sudan, while back at home is doing exactly what he's talking about. In other words, he wants the world to believe that this is a man who stands for human rights, but at home he's doing the opposite. What do you call that? Reputation laundering. But Kenyans know better. Na ndio wataamua watamweka one. Yaani nyinyi mnaamini? Mko tayari kweli? Kama mko tayari, tusimame tumshangilie dada yetu Wangari Maathai. Give you a minute. One term. Martha Karua, Rigiji, Linturi, Eugene Wamalwa, JB Muturi, ufungamano yote. Sisi wote wapinzani, lakini hatukai upinzani. We want to make these guys seriously. Don't internalize opposition. Do not internalize opposition. We are the government in waiting. Wangapi wanakubali hiyo? Yaani tunaunda serikali. Tunaiunda bila wasiwasi, bila uoga, kuogopa yeyote, tukimheshimu tu Mwenyezi Mungu na nchi yetu kuiweka pahala pake. So I want just to say, Mother, we are very proud of you. We know you've walked this journey together. Some of us have sacrificed. We don't want to also glorify sacrifice. You can never sacrifice enough for your country. And so, 29th, vijana, chukueni kama una kitambulisho kwanza, hanza hapo. Kitambulisho na registrar of persons awe mstari wa mbele kuhakikisha kwamba vijana ambao wamefika umri wa miaka 18 bila matatizo yote, kuulizwa mambo mengi, anapata kitambulisho. Kisha baadaye aanze safari ya kuchukua voter registration, awe asajiliwe kama mpiga kura. Alafu a year and something less than 2 years down the line, Wakenya na waulizeni, kumbukeni the sacrifice our forefathers made. They fought in the forest. They didn't count how many days they were going to do it. General Waruingi and others, Field Marshal Kimathi, who deliberately gave out their life for us. Lakini ikifika kupiga kura, I just want us to do one thing. Because they, through their blood, gave us liberation, political liberation. Our young people on the 25th of June gave us this economic liberation, tena kwa kumwaga damu. And we cannot forget each of them. We can't. We will be naming each one of them every 25th of June. Na kuendelea kuwaenzi, that they would never have died in vain. Wafanyabiashara ambao mali yao iliporwa na usimamizi wa serikali ambayo haijaamini. Yaani nataka sema waseme ni Rigiji na kina Kalonzo na Martha ndio wamepanga nyinyi mporowe mali. Uongo mtupu. Serikali ambayo inaamini goonism. Yaani goons. Part of the Kenyan police force ni goonism. Aende asiende huyo? Goons. Yaani unatafuta jiwe uachilie Rigiji akitoka Marekani pale kwa flyover, ati gari yake mwagwe pale agongwe. What a shame. A government that believes in goonism. So, that is why we have to now sacrifice a bit more. I'm asking Kenyans, sacrifice for one day. Kina Deda and Kimathi sacrificed a whole lifetime. Whether it will be the 9th of August, I'm not quite sure the date, those who do better calculation can tell us, or whether it is 11th of August 2027, amkeni mapema. Sacrifice one day. It will be worth sacrificing, particularly everybody who knows that their pay slips have been raided by this overtaxing regime. And we have made it clear what we shall do. Yes, even as we make it our business to make our agenda item number one term for William Ruto and his cartel, we also must also tell Kenyans what we shall do. Executive order number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. No state capture. She has been canvassed widely. 104 billion shillings to give a software thing that is giving people incredible financial gain. Na tunajua yanaelekea wapi? SHA. Yes. And then you have a government that said, okay, public-private partnership, Vision 2030 project under Kibaki na Sisi, high grant force, which is supposed to give power supply to the tune of 700 megawatts of electricity. William Ruto shamelessly anaenda kuangalia Renaissance Dam in Ethiopia. And here he is killing that initiative, where he gave international commitment to Prime Minister Sunak of UK then, that this project will continue. Inapita makamiti yote imeidhinishwa, but because he wants to give it to his cartel leaders, anasimamisha. Yesterday I got wind again, yet another Kenyan driving on Mombasa Highway, kijana, young, promising young man, and driving into a trailer, because Mombasa-Nairobi Highway is a killer road. And there are people ready, again through public-private partnership, Usawa and others. Just because they are not your friends, unaweka brakes. We will fast-track these projects, particularly in honor of Mzee Kibaki. We will fast-track them. We know what we shall be doing. We know our country. We know the disadvantage that we have been taken through. But this is your day, mother. It's not my day. I'm only your twin. And I've come here to tell you, get at it, keep at it, together. Eating place, a crime scene, as my brother puts it. Even if he's going to call the whole IEBC to State House and declare himself the chairman of IEBC, Kenyans are very clear. He will be one term. Kwa hivyo basi, nasema asante sana. Asanteni sana. I think we could talk on and on, but this is Mother's Day. You made it very clear. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Asante sana, my political twin. One nation, one purpose, one term. Before I call my brother, I had greetings from Matiang'i, who is being painted red today. He's in Jubilee. And they're having a similar event. It's only fair that I give that. I also want to ask my colleagues, when Rigiji finishes, we shall all join him on stage for that one photo of a united team. So without much ado, I invite my brother, who is gifted in giving us snippets like one term. Rigiji.
Thank you. Asante sana. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you. Asante. My sister, the party leader of PLP, the Honorable Mother Wangari Karoa, the Iron Lady of Kenyan politics, and the newly availed presidential candidate for 2027, fellow party leaders, and distinguished guests of this great congregation, PLP, Unite Liberate, hi cousins, hi cousins, cousins hi, shemeji hi, hi bros, hi sis, asanteni sana. Thank you very much. Let me take this opportunity on behalf of DCP and our supporters across the country, congratulate the Honorable Mother Karua for having been given the green light by her party to be a presidential candidate in the forthcoming general election. Pongezi, my sister. And let me say we are very happy because we now know a good leader is available to lead the country. The Honorable Mother Karua has incredible credentials in matters governance, democracy, justice, and studying family for the people of Kenya. Her stand cannot be compromised by anybody. If there's one leader I believe in this journey, because this journey is difficult. Many will fall by the wayside. Many will be bought. Many will be compromised. Many will waver. But I have no doubt in my mind, like every other Kenyan, Mother Karua will go to the end to liberate this country. We are therefore very happy that her party has endorsed her as a presidential candidate, and as she has said, she has already started convincing us to think whether she can fly the flag. And we are saying women are great leaders in this country. And not just in politics, in every sector. In business, in agriculture, in church, in all spheres of influence. Our women have proven that they can be trusted with leadership. They are passionate and they mean well for the people of Kenya. I'm sure everybody knows Mother Wangari Karua, if elected president of Kenya, she cannot steal from the people of Kenya. I don't think Mother would ever order for people to be shot in the leg. I don't think Mother Wangari Karua, as a mother, grandmother, can order for the killing of Gen Zs. So we have a great leader, and the people of Kenya have a choice to make. Let me say, let nobody worry that Mother here is a presidential candidate, Kalonzo Musyoka is presidential candidate, Rigiji is presidential candidate, Eugene Wamalwa is presidential candidate. As the Honorable Mother has put it, let everybody go and mobilize for votes. Go and sell your candidature, sell your vision, and convince Kenyans that you can be president. And then when we sit, as it has been very well explained, we want to assure the people of Kenya that we shall sacrifice. We shall make whatever sacrifices necessary for this country to make sure, under whatever circumstances, we have one presidential candidate to face William Ruto. My sister, I want to assure you, if you convince us, I'm sure you can, that you are the right person. I'll campaign for you the way I campaigned for William Ruto. Yeah? I and my supporters will rally behind you. And we will do it the way it has never been done before. And I and my supporters are ready to support anybody whom we agree is the one to face William Ruto. And I would do it very happily. I only have one disappointment in case I'm not chosen. Just one. Just one disappointment. I will miss the opportunity to face William Ruto in the presidential debate. Hiyo mtu tukikutana kwa debate nitamkaanga, lakini that's the only disappointment I would have. But otherwise we'll be available to do what we must do. Isn't it? Let's be watchful and very alert. William Ruto knows his goose is cooked. He knows joint opposition will send him home by 10 a.m. And he has embarked on a very serious scheme to divide the opposition. Be alert. You'll see the next several days the kind of schemes he is having. Creating confusion in the opposition, buying people, dividing others. Let Kenyans stay alert. Luckily for us, Kenyans are very intelligent. They'll know. When they see a mole, they'll know. When they see somebody being used to divide the opposition, they'll know. Let Kenyans be alert. But for us here, we must stay together because Kenyans expect no less. We cannot fail this country, because if we did and this guy came back, there will be no country here. Isn't it? All public resources have been looted. State House is a crime scene. Money for capitation is what is being used to bribe people in State House. Money for SHA is what is being used to bribe people. Even this Haiti thing, William Ruto cannot go to the UN to talk about criminal gangs in Haiti when we are having criminal gangs here in Nairobi and in Kenya being accompanied by police to terrorize Kenyans. William Ruto has turned to use of criminal gangs to harass opponents, to disrupt meetings. During Sabasaba, criminal gangs under police supervision were burning supermarkets. They were stealing from people. In Kikuyu police station, where courts of law were torched, the Inspector General of Police went there with CS Murkomen, and 11 police officers were promoted on merit for having allowed and supervised the burning of the courts by gangs. Yeah? So there is no way he can go to the UN and pretend that he is very concerned about criminal gangs in Haiti, when in this country he is using criminal gangs to terrorize Kenyans. The last time he had a tour of Nairobi for 6 days, he was walking around with gangs. Goons are the ones who are accompanying the president. I even saw somewhere, when unveiling a housing program, he actually introduced one of the goon leaders in Nairobi and gave him the presidential microphone to talk to the people. That's how low we have sunk as a country. And then he is at the UN there pretending to look very holy, the way he cheated us with the Bible. Lakini hii wazungu wako huko walimuonea 18. Saying how concerned he is about Haiti. It is because Haiti is a conduit for stealing public funds. And that is why it is continuing. As Honorable Eugene have said, William Ruto, let the policemen come back here and deal with crime. In Nairobi today, people are being mugged during daylight. You cannot walk around in Nairobi at 6 p.m. And instead of these policemen coming here to help us deal with those gangs, they are somewhere in Haiti being killed and being butchered. I saw him shamelessly condemn the use of arms in Sudan. Yet everybody knows he is the one who is doing business with Hemeti and exporting guns to Sudan to kill women and children. And then he is there at the UN Assembly pretending. This guy is one of the most deceptive leaders we have ever seen in the history of this country. Everybody knows the arms in Sudan are from Kenya, and he is the one who is behind it. Then he is there pretending to condemn. So, good people, let us stay united. Let us stay focused. We have a job to do. We're going to do it. Kenyans are behind us 100%. It's only we leaders who can let them down. And Kenyans are looking upon us. Yeah, they are looking upon us to provide leadership and to do the right thing to restore our country. And as the Honorable Mother has put it, once we form government in whatever capacity, whatever role our be asked to play, we must restore our nation. You know? And that is a job at hand. We must make sure we have a functioning education system. We have a functioning health system. We bring to an end abductions and extrajudicial killing. We must restore the dignity of the payslip. And I said the other day, and Ruto was abusing me, I said, the government we shall form, our first job is to abolish the housing levy. Isn't it? Yeah, and these houses, we give them to the county governments to manage them, collect rent, and refund the money they have deducted from the people of Kenya. Yeah? And then, Ruto was crying that we have no brain, because we are saying we must do the right thing. And we allow him to say what he wants to say. But when the votes are counted, you understand who has brain in this country. Yeah? Si imebaki muda mchache sana. Yeah, it's looking ni mbali, lakini ni muda mchache. I heard Musalia saying that in Africa nobody can be one term. Sasa wewe Musalia, hii Malawi, is it in Europe or is it in Asia? Yeah? Which Africa are you talking about? We saw it in Botswana. These things are happening and Kenyans are awake. And what is happening in the continent, Kenyans are watching and they are getting prepared. So Gen Z mpo, nyinyi ndio dawa ya kasongo. Please, mchukue vitambulisho na mchukue kura. What you are doing on the smartphone is very good and we applaud you. And we really are very happy by enlightening Kenyans on what is going on. But the true and the real transformation of this country will happen on the ballot box. You must have the tool of change. The tool of change is the vote. So much as you are passionate on the smartphone, you must go to the next level and register as voters and help restore this country. You owe it to this country, Gen Zs, and you must understand you are the greatest shareholders in this country and stakeholders because you have longer to live than all of us. So you have a duty to make sure that you are governed properly and the country is run in an efficient manner where there is prosperity. And if you do that, things will be very good. I have many leaders that who are here. We have, of course, the Honorable Mithika Rinturi, the organizing secretary wetu wa DCP. Tuko na the Honorable Maina Kamanda, is a chairman, is a chairperson of the eminent persons in DCP. We have the Iron Lady of Naivasha, the Honorable Jane Kihara. We have the MP for Embakasi Central, Major Dong. We have the MCA for Kanyenyeini in Kangema, Great City. We have the immediate former member of parliament for Moya, Kabinga Wadhayo. We have the immediate former MP for Limuru, Peter Mwathi. We have women rep aspirant for Kiambu, Mase Nongari. We have our Secretary for Economic Affairs in DCP, Dr. Peter Mbai. We have the MP for Tetu, Geoffrey Wandeto. We have the Mheshimiwa Karani, the MCA for Utawala. And thank you very much for coming. And then we have our leaders of Gen Z, DCP National Youth Leader, Wanjiko Thega. That young girl was charged with terrorism at the Kahawa courts. This little girl. I don't know why Ruto anaogopa mpaka wasichana kama hawa sasa. This little girl. What harm can this girl do to you? Ati afungwe mwaka 50. And then we have Kawanjiro, another youth leader pia. Alikuwa ameshtakiwa na terrorism. He was arrested by 300 DCI officers. Hii kijana mdogo huyu. So mimi Honorable Mother tunakushukuru. Sisi tuko pamoja and we start together. And this thing we will deliver this country. This country will be delivered. Believe you me. Na musijali, pesa ni mingi ya Kasongo ikuliwe. Si ndio? Ndovu isisikwe na nini? Na pembe. Bora tu hiyo pesa usichanganye na ile yako. Kwa sababu iko na damu ya Gen Z. Hii pesa ni ya kukuliwa sokoni na kulipa mashailok. Usinunue mbuzi, usipeleke mtoto nayo shule, iko na damu ya Gen Z. Lakini hapo sokoni ukule alafu muende nyumbani. Na I'm very happy watu ya Kiambu walienda kwa Kasongo wakabadilisha bei. Alikuwa analipa 3,000 wakabadilisha mpaka 10. Watu ya Meru wakafika huko wakasema ni 10. Watu ya Murang'a ni 10. Lakini ile wa Kiambu waliibiwa na waheshimiwa 4 wakapata 6. Na hiyo waheshimiwa wakasema hakuna shida kuibia mwizi. Wakasema si mtu ni mwizi, si ameibia wa Kenya, na hao wakaiba hiyo pesa. So ni wizi tupu ndio kitu naendelea Kenya, wizi. Pale Mbeere North, there is a by election in Mbeere North. Watu huko tumeongea na tumekubaliana. Tumesema nyinyi mkule maneno, mkufanye kama watu ya Kipipiri. Watu ya Mbeere pale, the place is like Europe. Hata change hakuna. The currency in Mbeere is 1,000. There is no change anywhere. The economy of Mbeere North is on another level. You know, mzee moja amenipigia ameniambia alikuwa anachinja nguruwe moja per week. Anachinja nguruwe 3 kila siku na inaisha. So the economy of Mbeere North is on another level. Lakini watu ya Mbeere wameongea, wamesema waendelee kukula. Wakule. Uchaguzi ni ya 27th. On 24th at midnight tunafunga hoteli. Kura yote kwa Karis na Kasongo anyolewe. Unajua huyu Kasongo hii pesa ameiba wa Kenya. Tumeambia wa Kenya tupangane vizuri. Tumnyoe hii pesa yote, by the time anatoka akuwe hata hana kitu. Si iko namna hiyo? So tumeshukuru sana. Thank you very much my sister. Go. You have what it takes na sisi tuko pamoja. Asanteni sana.
That's why all Kenyans of goodwill must join hands. We must push back and get our rights.
Woyo. PLP, woyo. Wakenya, woyo. Vijana, woyo. Wamama, woyo. Wazee, woyo. PLP inaunganisha na kukomboa. PLP ina mifumo ya kutetea wakulima wadogo, wafanyakazi wote, wanabiashara. PLP inapiga vita rushwa, uongozi mbaya na hatu nyanyasaji. PLP inamjali mwananchi, mazingira safi, matibabu bora, umeme thabiti, elimu free, huduma zote za kijamii bila ubaguzi. Na huu msimu ni wa sisi, PLP ni yetu sisi, tushikane mikono tuendelee.